And welcome back to the Silver and Black Radio Podcast. I'm your host, Raider Will. And today, man, we got a show for you guys. So make sure that you guys stay tuned, man. Make sure that you guys stay logged in. I know we're running a little bit late. Our boy Marty's having some technical difficulties. So you guys, hey, bear with us. Hey, but we're going to make this show rock and roll tonight. And we appreciate you guys being with us. So, hey, man, let's give it a go.
Welcome back to the Silver and Black Radio Podcast, your go-to source for everything on the Las Vegas Raiders. Whether you're a diehard motherfucker like me, or just getting to know Raider Nation, our passionate hosts are here to bring you all the excitement on Raiders football. I'm Shit Show Joe, and welcome to the Silver and Black Radio Podcast. Let's go, Raiders! If not, fuck your team.
Oh, what up, baby? It's your boy Raider Will. Hey, thank you guys for joining us tonight, man. And the first guest I'm going to bring out tonight is my brother, man, my co-host, the co-captain of this ship. It's my brother, Maddie B.
What up, fam? How's everybody doing tonight?
Good, brother. What's cracking?
Man, another day, another dollar. It's hot as hell out here, dude.
Oh, gosh, you ain't lying, man. It's 100+ degrees out here, guys. It's been steaming. Yo, our boy Marty is trying to get back in the studio, guys. He's been having some technical difficulties. He's the VP of TMBC. He's trying to get it figured out. So, guys, please stay tight. We hope to get him on the show. But, hey, we had to get the show started. Matt, what's going on this week, brother?
Oh man, not much, man. We're just actually I'm getting ready for some little off-season workouts for my kids. So that's something I'm gonna be starting up tomorrow. So I'm kind of excited for that because that means I'm getting back into football. And son's getting back into football, and we're gonna go try to win us a championship this year. So, you know, I mean that's what I got going on this weekend. My wife's gonna go do some wine tasting and do all that cool stuff. So, gonna be just me and my boy this weekend.
Let's go. Now, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yo, so, hey, man, first of all, man, if you guys are in the show, if you guys are listening, if you guys are out there in the chat, man, but please make sure to like, share, and subscribe, man. And if you guys get a chance, man, make sure you guys go check out silverandblackradiopodcast.com, where we have all our stuff that's going on out there. And please make sure that you guys subscribe. So, hey, man, Maddie B, we came in with the intention of the show of having a lot of promotion going on. We're going to have a lot of promotion on the back end with a lot of events going on for Raider Nation, guys, especially from the home opener. You know, Marty, who is trying to figure it out on his home side, his big thing was we wanted to promote the TMBC poker tournament that's going to be coming up at the home opener. There's going to be a lot of flyers coming out. They're doing a breakfast, stuff like that. So, hey, make sure that you guys stay in at the end of the show. But, hey, let's start with the very beginning, Matt. So, hey, man, I've been listening to a lot of podcasts and a lot of stuff that came out, and I had an interesting one, man, that came up, and I want to kind of get this one with you. Hey, I want to know who is on Maddie B's Mount Davis. I'll be like, hey, let's show us out. Like, let's show me your Mount Davis here, baby. I'll be like, who is on your Mount Davis?
Man, so I'm gonna have to go with Devontae Adams, Warren Sapp, Randy Moss, and Antonio Brown.
Oh, man, hey. So those are all winner chicken dinners, bro. I'd be like, hey, those are all guys we all want. You know, you want to fill your roster with those types of guys.
Oh man, it took a second to process that one, man. I was looking at you like, oh, wait a minute. Ah, there it is. Okay. All right, no, man. My Mount Rushmore, bro. I'd have to go Charles Woodson at 4. I gotta go my boy Tim Brown, my favorite Raider. at number 3.
Okay.
You have to give it up to Jim Otto, man, because that's the original Raider right there, man. Like that guy, that Jim Otto, bro. Everybody knows him. And then you gotta give it up to Howie Long, bro. Like I gotta put Howie Long at the top of the list, bro. Like he's just everybody knows him. He's he is he's basically what everybody admires to be a Raider when it comes down to it. So those are my top 4, man.
You know what, man? I'm amazed you didn't say Jeff Hostetler.
Nah, he's just one of my favorite players, bro. He wasn't a great. He was just my favorite. He's the reason why I like the Raiders, bro. I used to like watching him play with Tim Brown, bro. But not a great, but one of my favorites.
You know what? I can't argue with your Mount Davis. I love Howie Long. I mean, like Howie Long was a 2nd-round pick, and he absolutely dominated the 80s.
Yep.
But I'm gonna go a little bit different, man. I'm gonna tell you why. First, it has to be the Snake.
Okay.
Stabler, bro. He won us our first Super Bowl, and he came out there and was just that ass. You know what I mean?
Yep.
At the end of the day, when you look at like Raider greats, man, and Raider legends, Stabler for me is at the top, and he's the one that really started a lot of this stuff. Number 2. Bro, this is my favorite player, and this dude is just a motherfucking beast, a dog, a freaking legend, a Hall of Famer, a dude that should be on everybody's Hall of Fame. Or Hall of Fame. Hey, I'm going to tell you like this. This is Marcus Allen, bro.
I knew you were going to say it.
Bro, Marcus Allen, number 2.
Yeah.
I'll be like, you got the Stabler, and, then we're going to go defense. I'm going to go defense for you, bro. Because you know what? I think the Raiders could have like 18 Mount Davises.
100%. Can't
Bro, when you really think, when you talk about the greatness of the Raiders had a lot of great players in the past.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I'm going to go defense, and I'm going to go right with you. Howie Long, bro. That dude dominated the 80s. He carried that team, at least for my generation. He made it happen and was a guy that was like, just lights out. And so my Mount Davis, the number 4 guy on my Mount Davis, right? Mount Davis. I'm going to go with Ted Hendrickson, the Mad Stork.
Okay. Why is that?
I feel like 2 guys that were absolutely crucial, man. That was Jay Jackson, by the way, guys. That's right. Jay Jackson calls me.
Yes, sir. What's up, Jay?
But I'll give him a call back. But when you talk about players like this, right? And this is what's so crazy. And I feel like we're shorting players on this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I feel like
you talked about Charles Woodson.
Yeah.
Dude,
I feel
you
like,
talked about Tim Brown.
Kenny Stabler. I knew he was there, but
you said Jim Otto.
Yeah.
I shorted Jim Otto.
That's who I had against Kenny Stabler was Jim Otto. So it was like that's who I had to go with, He was there longer, and that's just that's why. Like he was there, he's a Raider
do you
for
do
life,
it generational?
So.
I'd be like, do you do it for every decade? You know what I mean? I'd be like,
you could.
So if you're doing it for every decade, I'd be like, you could literally do it.
Yeah.
Let's put it like this, Matt. Give me give me 2 players for the 1980s. You already have Howie Long. Give me another player from the 1980s. Oh, I put Marcus Allen.
Yeah.
So we got Howie Long, Marcus Allen. Give me another guy. Give me another guy from the 80s that you think could be on this thing.
Well, I already gave you one time, Tim Brown. Late 80s. Not like necessarily like, but.
Yeah, but I mean, like, he wasn't in his prime then.
Fucking Heisman.
Yeah, but I'd be like, winning the Heisman is college, bro.
Yeah, but
I'd be like, so we have three players from the
I had
1980s.
to, let's say um man, God, why like
See
I
here.
have no idea why I'm drawing a blank on names here.
Was the Foos back in the 80s?
Nah, he's the 70s, wasn't he? Maybe
See
early
here.
80s.
I think Matt McMillan was on that team in 1983. Like you had Lyle Alzado.
Yeah, he had Alzado.
You had Chris Barnwell. You had Cliff Branch on that team. You had Mike Davis on that team. I'd be like, bro, just that Mike Davis, another. You had Lester Hayes.
Yeah, but that's like, I mean, Lester Hayes was, but that's like, he was kind of on his downfall at that time, right? Like late 80s,
Yeah.
mid 80s. I mean, yeah, still, like everybody's in, like, there's a lot of great players that played in the 80s, players that played in the 90s.
Oh shoot! It's our brother SSJ. What's going on, my brother? We love you as well.
What's up, brother?
Oh, Burns Bagel says, "What's up? What's up, brother?" But hey, like we were saying, man, there are so many players that could be on this Mount Rushmore for the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be like, they all have all this talent, man. So when we're looking at this, I'd be like, it's all a generational thing, I think. But there's some players, man, that there's like a staple, right? That the Raiders have to make a staple after themselves, and that's why I selected. You got this. Oh.
I'm listening.
No, I got you. Yeah. So no. Hey, man, I got you, bro. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. Parenting is still part of this, bro. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. But so with Raiders players and like all these players from just so many generations that being so great, I'll be like, bro, that's where it makes it like hard to pick. And I'll be like, for us not having as many Super Bowls, right? We don't have 5, we don't have 6. We have had a lot of great individual talent walk through those doors. And I'd be like, most of it was in the 80s and 70s. But the Raiders have had a lot of great talent, man. Hey, and if you guys are out there, man, I want you guys to let me know who your guys' Mount Rushmore is, your Raider Day or Mount Davis. Let us know who it is, man. Let us know who is out there. Who are your 4 guys that you want to put on your Mount Davis, and you want to make sure that hey, they get some recognition, and those are some Raider greats. Yo, Matt, let's move on to the next thing, brother. Hey, Bleacher Report came out, ranks the Raiders 25th. Matt, what do you think?
We moved up.
Woo! You ain't lying, baby. Yo, people are going to say, oh, you guys are the 25th ranked team. I'm like, do you know that we were the first pick in the draft? Do you know this team was ranked 32nd? If we move up to 25th, that means there's 7 teams that are now worse than we are.
Yep. I'm good with that.
Bet.
Only way is up from here, baby.
That's almost a third of the league, bro. That now is worse than we are.
Yep.
So when Bleacher Report comes out and says, hey, these guys are ranked 25th, and if you look at the teams that are ranked around us, okay, The Commanders are ranked 24th. That team beat the bricks out of us last year. The Atlanta Falcons are ranked 26th. We're ranked higher than Tennessee. We're ranked higher than Arizona. Now, all these things are preseason rankings, right? All these things are just things that people come up and they say, hey, man, I'm taking this educated guess. But, Matt, bro, 25 isn't bad.
No.
And for the first time, I don't feel like we are getting the short end of the stick.
Yeah. I mean, what was it last year around this time? They were probably ranking us right around the same, and we were saying, nah, man, we ain't that. We were better than that, right? So, I mean, if they're seeing it now after being after being the worst pick or after being the worst team in the league, being the number one pick in the draft, then obviously they see something that we're not seeing, that that most of us see. Some of us probably still don't see it, but I think we're on the right path. We're on the right path.
Yeah, we are on the right path. We are literally seeing that people are appreciating the steps that the team has taken. Us getting Kubiak, drafting the right guys, getting all these guys into the right place, and they see and they have confidence in what we're doing. People see that there's a vision and that there's a way to get there. Yep. I'll be like, last year, bro, it was like kumbaya. There was no coaching. There was nothing. Now there's a standard. Now there's stuff being set in order for us to accomplish things and get there. So when people come out and rank us in the top 25, it ain't a bad thing.
Nope.
Shoot, hey, Max Crosby ranked number 4 at the defensive end spot. Number 4, man. We got people saying that he's not even ranked in the top 10. We got podcasters coming out saying that Max Crosby's not ranked in the top 10, yet Fowler has come out. ESPN Jeremy Fowler came out and ranked him number 4. Number 4 coming off injury. Number 4 without even completing a whole season.
Stats don't lie, man. It's not all about sacks, bro. That's what people don't understand at that position. It's not all about sacks, man. He does other things besides sack the quarterback, and that's what makes him a better player than most of these other guys. Most of these other guys that are out there are only about their sacks. And then when they have a bad year, they don't really disrupt the game outside of sacks. You know what I mean? So that's what sets Max apart from these other players out here when it comes down to it. And that's where I see him sitting at number 4. He's not the best, but he's pushing his way. He's fighting, man. He ain't giving up. And when you doubt him, that's when he plays his best. So these people that are doubting him now this year, I think you're going to see the best Max Crosby, because this is, you doubted him. You backed out of a trade for him. You doubting his ankle and his ability to play. Now you're saying he's, his ankle's degenerating and all that stuff, and he's not going to be the same Max Crosby he was. But this is when you see the best Max Crosby is when he's being down or being counted out. And I think they unleashed a beast.
Bro, I agree with you. I 100% agree with you. I really think this year Max Crosby's going to come out and be on fire. If you look at him in the sack summit, he goes against the Verse, the guy that the Rams just traded to Cleveland, and he explodes off the line and beats him, right? He has a chip on his shoulder, man. Bro, how many times have you been told that you are so great at something only to be told by somebody else that you're not worth it? How bad does that piss you off? How bad does that motivate? I'd be like, let's be honest. Bro, like when you sit there and you're like looking at it and saying, man, hey, what type of year am I going to have? Well, I better fucking produce if I'm Max Crosby. Because the Ravens just said that I wasn't worth the trade. And if you look at it, bro, if Myles Garrett was traded for a 5th and a first rounder in 2 years, was Max Crosby really worth 2 number 1s this year? No. Like, Myles Garrett's the best fucking defensive end in the fucking league, period. Period.
Hands down.
So at the end of the day, I think the Ravens felt like they got held, like, they got caught holding the bag. So now Max Crosby, has that chip on his shoulder because he's considered damaged goods. And he's going to come out, man, and show, hey, I can do this, man. I can make this happen. But, at the end of the day, bro, that's all I can say is, hey, I mean, whew. All right, man. Hey, I'm going to move on to this next part here, bro. Hey. So we got, the Conor McGregor fight lasted but not even one round, Maddie B. I'll be like, we are all pumped up. We're sitting here saying, hey, Connor's the guy. We need Conor McGregor.
People, quit wasting your fucking money and time on all these washed up old ass fucking fighters that haven't fought in a ring in 5, 6, 7, 8 years, and they're trying to come out of retirement. It's like Mike Tyson all over again when it comes down to these fights, bro. Like, everybody wants to see the guy come out of retirement and whoop ass, and it's never gonna work, bro. It hasn't yet. It's just a bunch of people wasting their time watching it, bro.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm not saying that I don't watch it. I'm just saying, like, I don't, like.
Can you hear me?
I'm glad they're free now.
What's
up, man?
Is that Marty?
Can you hear me?
I heard Marty for a second.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Oh, we got Marty in the building. Oh shit, we got Marty in the building. Let me get. What's going on, brother? Hey, woo! Hey,
what a shit show!
You got everything handled, man. Woo. Hey, guys. Hey, so
guys, I apologize.
Maddie
I apologize
sorry,
to all
bro.
the viewers.
Didn't mean to cut
technical
you off,
difficulties.
But guys, we've been trying to get this. Hey, it took us 20 minutes, but we got there, baby. We got there. We made it happen.
It looks like it took an hour.
Yeah, absolutely. Yo, so Marty, we just went through our Mount Davis. I want you to tell me about your Mount Davis because you are the special guest. So tell me, man, who's on your Mount Davis?
So I was on while I was trying to work out the technical difficulties, and the Warren Sapp and Devontae reference was quite funny. The whole thing, like, hey, we all want all those kind of guys on our roster, Maddie. I heard all that. I forgot the other two, but no. So I've been thinking about that, and and it's a question we get posed to us all the time. I'm personally an LA Raider, baby, and so while this is quite cliche, it couldn't be more true, man. I mean, for me, I grew up in the 80s, and the Los Angeles Raiders were on fire. Multiple divisional championships, our Super Bowl, with the Redskins, and the guys that led that team, man, Howie Long, Marcus Allen, Bo Jackson. I mean, Bo Jackson's tenure was short, and Maddie's favorite Raider, Tim Brown, man. That's my Mount Davis. And while I know it's very cliche, listen, I know a lot of people have that same answer, but I mean, it doesn't mean it's got to change for me, bro. I mean, those that's my childhood, from the time I was 8 years old until I was 20, they were in LA, and for that 12 years, and that run was something special. And yeah, we're never going to forget it, man. That's my Mount Davis, and it always has been. I mean, it's
Marty?
It's nostalgic. It's my childhood. It's championship football. It's a commitment to excellence. It's that hardcore, gritty, for me, Southern California, LA Raider, just hardcore times, man. And it was my childhood. It was my teenage years, and it was when I fell in love with the Raiders and when the Raiders won. And gosh, I mean, I think I got Bo right up on the wall here, right here. I mean, there you go. I mean, That's my Mountain Davis, and it's never going to change. I mean, I'll tell you what though, Max could get there one day, I suppose. There's a lot of players though, man. Mount Davis is Mount Davis, but there's a laundry list of players that I have a very special affinity for, old and new.
Yes, sir.
No, absolutely, man. Absolutely. And hey, you know what? When it comes to the Raiders, man, and stuff like this, Marty, I love that with you guys, man, on your guys' end, it's a family affair, right? Like your whole family like is involved. You got your daughter, little Lady Liberty, Brittany's out
Yeah,
there rocking and rolling. You got your son out there, man. I mean,
yeah,
like, and we do the same with our kids. But I mean, like, your daughter like does the whole like getting dressed up thing and like takes it to
yeah.
like the whole 9 yards. So let me ask you like this: with the Raiders being a family affair for you, okay? How unique of an experience does that make that for you as a dad and as a father, and just like and you're the VP of TMBC Las Vegas. I mean, like you're doing a lot of things. So how does that make you feel that your family supports you in that way and that your kids are so involved?
That's a great question. So you mentioned, being a father and having the kids involved. But as we all know and love Battleborn Brit, my wife, Brittany Byers, and it really goes to that too. I mean, we have a thing we say in TMBC, we're not just fans, we're family. And that's for Raider Nation as a whole. But under my household, under my roof, it is a Raider thing, man. It's a family affair, like you said. And not only Raider Nation, but the whole club dynamic. We're deeply involved in the community and in community outreach. And we do it as a family, and we try to instill those lessons into our kids about what it's like to give back and to do good things for the right reasons. And the Raiders and Raider Nation and the club, to be totally honest with you, is something that galvanizes our household. And while it may not be the glue that keeps us together, we have a higher power that does that. But the Raiders and the Raider lifestyle and the community and the travel and the camaraderie and the relationships built and developed and cultivated and nourished. Those are the things that really galvanize us as a family and my marriage, man. My wife and I, this is something, marriages are funny, they have ebbs and flows. And you have different interests. You have your interest, your wife has her interests. But for us, the Raiders are the one, while we all share the common love of a Raider shield, in this house, my wife and I share, if nothing else, we have a lot of common loves, but the Raiders are something that galvanize us as a family, and so it's a lifestyle for us, and it's very special under our roof, and with the kids involved, and the kids learning those lessons about community and togetherness and being there for one another and being there for other people to lean on when they need. It's something special for us, and it's something that we can all coalesce around and kind of have that common love,
Oh,
Absolutely, brother.
100%.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it, man. And hey, so you said you love the Raiders. Now the Bleacher Report, Marty came out. I asked Matt, that he thinks we got ranked pretty well. Came out, they ranked us 25 this year. We're not
Yes, they
ranked
did.
32. We're not in the gutter, Marty. We're moving on up. I mean, like, hey, man, we're out there fighting in the trenches, digging ourselves out. What's your thoughts, man, of us being ranked 25th?
I think it's fair. Um, I think it's fair. I think it's realistic. We all have great hopes and aspirations. We got the number one overall. We had a phenomenal offseason, great free agency. All the reports out of camp so far. Everything's sounding good. Everything's looking good. Being ranked 25th on the Bleacher Report, I think, is fair and reasonable. But we all have bigger hopes than that, of course. I saw a meme the other day,
Oh,
not a meme, but I saw a reel of some sort on whether it was Facebook or TikTok or something. I saw somebody being interviewed somewhere, and it was somebody being real honest, and they put it on in business terms. Last year we won 3 games, and if we won 6 games this year, I mean that's 100% increase, right? Or however that math works out. I mean, and so if we won 6 games, did twice as good as we did last year. That's not enough for my heart, and I know it's not enough for yours. But from a business standpoint, any company, any business is going to be happy with doubling up year after year, right? And so
Yep.
I hope we don't have 500 anymore, but I'm looking for 8 wins or more, man. I sure would like to make a splash. It's hard to predict, but I think the 25 on the bleacher. I didn't hear what Matt said. I wasn't on yet, but in my opinion, that is fair and it's reasonable. Right now, we have a lot to prove.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And I think we all feel like that. I mean, like the Raiders are not this team that all of a sudden, and I don't want to see this either, okay? I don't want to see this big swing where we go like the Commanders did like the last year, where we go straight to the top and we're like, oh my God, we're a playoff team. We're going to go to the Super Bowl and we're all great. And then the next year, we're back in the gutter. I don't want to see that. I would rather see a slow increment where we see us gain a couple of games here, then the next year gain a couple more games, and then the next year, you're competing and you're being a competitive team. Because I'm with Marty, man. Any businessman, bro, that doubles up their money the year after, you're a happy dude.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting your wins, you're doing your thing, and you're making things happen. Now, I'm going to ask you guys this. Who do you guys believe is the most underrated? And I separated it because I don't know why I was doing me an under red thing, but underrated player that we have that's on our roster. I'd be like, I had to really think about this one because I was like, who's a guy that people do you guys think that they're overlooking that can make a potential impact? Hey, Marty, I'm going to start with you, brother.
I love this question. And it's not a matter of whether I think he's the most underrated. It's a matter that I think we're all going to be able to agree on that I hope he is the most underrated, because one area that I think we are potentially in a little bit of trouble, wide receiver 1. And Trey Tucker, I hope he's the most underrated player we have. And if, because we shored up the offensive line a little bit, our defense is okay. Our tight end, our tight end tandem is, that is what it is. We got the quarterback room all squared away. We got the coaching squared away. The one area I'm not real sure about special teams right now, but the one area we need to be able to get yards after the catch. We need to be able to separate, and we need to be able to put points on the damn board. And if Trey Tucker is overrated, like I hope he is, and he comes out with a chip on his shoulder and makes a splash because he hears the noise. I don't know what everybody's perspective is on Trey Tucker as far as the confidence level, et cetera, but it's been said and we've all heard it that he's not a real wide receiver 1, right? That's been a conversation that's happened out there, and he is what we have now. He is our wide receiver 1, and if he comes out and makes a splash and starts getting separation and getting those yards after yards after the catch, we can make some noise, man. And so I'm hoping that he is the most underrated player that we have.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like it. I like it. I like it, Marty. I like it. Hey, Maddie B, who is your most underrated player that we have on this roster right now that you think is going to make an impact on this team?
I'll tell you right now, this is if we don't trade this guy. Because there's a lot of speculations on this guy right now, but I really have a feeling that it's Jackie Powers Johnson. Only because the guy is skilled at everything across the line, man. If we can get him solidified in a spot on the line, I think we have a really solid spot on either right or left side when you put him next to Linderbaum or anything like that. So I think he's probably our most underrated. I think people are sleeping on him. I think a lot of people are saying that, you know, he's not getting he's not getting along with the coaches. And I think that's just all smoke, man. I think he's gonna come out and he's gonna come out and be a baller, bro. Like this dude's gonna be. You remember those blocks he was putting out last year when he was at guard? Like I could see him pulling, man, and making some lead blocks, bro, and just leading the way for these guys. So, you know, I'm really excited to see what he brings. I hope he does get a spot and a position on this team, and I hope he does 100% everything he does when he gets it, you know, and holds it down, you know. So that's my sleeper, Jackson Powers Johnson.
All right, so you made him your sleeper pick. Now let me throw you a little curveball here, right, guys? Because both, like, I don't know if you guys have both heard. Supposedly, JPJ might even be on the trading block.
That's what I was saying. I say if we don't trade him, that's why I started that out. If we don't trade him,
That's what he just said.
So that's why I said. So with JPJ, that's what I'm saying. So I said, hey, let me throw you the little curveball, right? So with JPJ, like looking at being on the trade block, right? Don't you guys think also that also opens up possibilities for other guys to step in?
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's almost like Maddie B, I love what you said, right? You said he either has to like step up or fucking shit or get off the toilet, right?
100%.
Let's just freaking like call it a spade. You got to fucking show up. Austin Powell, like, dude, and let me ask you this. Why are we so enamored with JPJ? Like, we see 1 year of everything that he could do, but after that, he always gets injured. He hasn't lasted a whole season. And yeah, we drafted him number 2, but I'd be like, I really haven't seen anything else but that one season. Why is it that we're so enamored with him?
That's a great question.
I'm not, it's not that I'm enamored with him. I'm just, I see the potential there with him, and if you unlock the potential, bro, the guy is elite talent. If you can get him to unlock his full potential, bro, then you have something there. You don't see in linemen. You have a mauler, somebody that's going to go out and put that block down to make sure that guy gets that hole. You know what I mean? So, and I think he feels like he's underrated. I think he feels like he's being overlooked. And I think that's where he, as a person, needs to grow and either, like you said, shit or get off the pot. You know what I mean? So that's on him. You know what I mean? You can't force somebody to do that. If you want that position, you want that spot, you got to go out there and earn it. You got to go get it. So
no, I'm there with you. I'm there with you. You know what? I'm going to tell you guys this. How dare Raider Nation underestimate Kurt Cobain? I think Kirk Cousins is going to come out this year and he's going to show us, man, that he is an absolute monster. That this guy is just not out there just to be like, hey, man, I'm just going to hand over the position.
No,
he's going to go out there and he's going to show us a little something.
I don't think anybody underestimates Kirk Cousins. He can play. He's a professional, man. We all know he's going to be a good mentor for Fernando and all that good stuff, right? The family man, the household, the character, the ethics and morals and all that good stuff. But I don't know that anybody underestimates Kirk Cousins. I sure don't. I think we're all just super excited about what's on the horizon, what comes after Kirk. We don't even know how long he's going to be in there before they decide to pull the trigger and get our future started. But if Kirk Cousins comes out there firing and we start putting W's on the board, they're not going to make a change, and rightfully so. I don't underestimate him at all. I'm a fan.
Well, and you know what, though, Marty? We do have all that fan base that's already asking when Fernando Mendoza is going to start. When do you start Fernando Mendoza? And I'm like, well, it's a valid question. I feel like Kirk Cousins feels disrespected by that. I feel like, yo, you got to let the man go out there and strut his stuff.
I think Kirk Cousins knew what he was getting into when he signed that contract,
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Like, he
But-
knew
Yeah,
exactly
for
what he was
sure.
But he
getting
wasn't,
into.
hey,
So,
Matt,
you know, I don't see how he holds that as a chip on his shoulder. Now, I can see him using it as competitive advantage, but I don't see him using it as like a chip on his shoulder. Like the Raiders are underestimating me, you know, like because I think we all know what Kirk Cousins is, and I think he thrived a lot in the Vikings, you know, with Clint Kubiak over there. He thrived. That was some of his best years. But is he gonna bring that same kind of energy that he had as a Viking with Clint Kubiak over
which
to the
Kirk
Raiders?
Cousins you're going to
Or-
get?
Yeah, are you going to get that Kirk Cousins, or are you going to get Atlanta Kirk Cousins? You know what I mean? Kirk Cousins is hurt too. You know what I mean? So when is he? Like I said, you don't start the rookie quarterback right away just because you went and picked him up number one. That's the problem with the NFL these days. You draft these guys, you throw them in there, they don't even know how to read a defense. So, you know, how are you going to start somebody that can't even read a defense? You know, that's basic stuff. You know, so you throw these millions of dollars to these guys, and then they don't do their homework, and they're not trained like that. So the Raiders right now are doing the right thing by setting him on there. Who cares what these other people think? They're all couch coaches anyways. None of them even played the sport. You know, they just see the high draft pick and they want to see him out there because that's who we picked. Jamarcus Russell. You want to see that again? Because that's exactly what you're going to do when you throw him out there right away. You know, if he hasn't pulled out from under center and he has a problem with it, you got to let him develop under center. You got to let him get the reps. You can't just throw him out there because, oh, well, he's been doing it for 6 months. Well, it takes longer than that to do that, especially at this level. So you got to fix the problems first before you throw him out there. So
Yeah, I don't think Kirk Cousins is a guy like Matt alluded to. He's not the kind of character that is going to have that chip on his shoulder and feel disrespect. He might come out with a chip on his shoulder. Let me correct myself. I don't think he's feeling disrespected by the Raiders. He's a pro's pro, man. He knows the kid is a Heisman Trophy winner, a national champion, just won at college athlete of the year last night, I think it was, or the night before, whatever it was. Kirk Cousins knows that that's the future and he understands the business. I don't think he's disrespected at all. I think he's a professional. I think he's a pro's pro, and he's gonna intentionally mentor that kid to bring the Raiders to greatness. I hope. I just think that's the kind of character that we have in Kirk Cousins, and we're damn lucky for it, in my personal opinion.
No, and this is where I'm not.
100%.
I'm not saying that he's being disrespected. I said that a guy that's being undervalued.
Yeah.
Somebody that people don't go and say, hey, that they might not see what they see, what I see. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's being disrespected, but hey, guys, let me get to the chat real quick. We got Raider Loves. She says, hello, fam. She says, putting pressure, instilling fear. We got our brother, Raider also. He says, by saying 4 LA Raiders. It's like my BP, TMBC, Sup Bros. We got our girl Raider Love. Yeah, man. I'm like, I got to catch up on all these. Let's see here. I'm just gonna skip a whole bunch. We got like a whole bunch. I'm sorry, chat. I'm gonna have to skip some. It says, oh, he knows what we're here for. And all right. So I'm sorry, guys. I had to skip a whole bunch because, of course, I'm not very good at the chat thing because I'm just shooting the shit with the fellas. But yeah, so like I was saying, man, I don't feel like it's like he's being disrespected. I feel like he's being underrated or undervalued, right? Because a lot of people are just looking past it and they're trying to see what's going to go in the future, right? They want to see what we have in Mendoza already. But what I say is I believe he's being undervalued because of what he brings to this team at this current moment. Just like you guys said, he did know what he was signing up for. He did know what was going on. But to have a guy with that class and that attitude come in and handle the way that he handles this stuff is next level, man. Oh, it says Raider Love. I think they're going to wait to see the line is solidified and if Mendoza to acknowledge he's ready because he is transparent, then they'll put him in. I can't disagree. You
And
got to
my
check the offensive line.
my girl knows her stuff.
She does, 100%,
Hey,
man.
bro, we love having Raquel on, bro.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
love having Raquel on. She's always locked in. She's always dialed in. She's always informative and fun, man.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. But, yo, so let me see here. What's the next step? Hey, out of all these players, guys, because we're almost getting almost to the end, what player has the most to gain at minicamp from putting pads on? What position group? I'm not even going to go by what position group, in your opinion, has the most to gain and the most to observe from when it comes to putting pads on and getting physical? Marty, you're the guest, bro. Go ahead, my brother.
I think it all starts and ends with the offensive line. It's the same story every year. I mean, look, we shorted up a little bit with Linderbaum, and we got JPJ in there, and whatever the deal is going to be there. Like Matt talked about, if we can get him a solidified spot where he fits in and he can do his thing and not get hurt. They're going to get the pads on, and that defense that our offseason, our free agency, we put some monsters on that defense, man, and they're going to be getting after it. And so that offensive line, they have a lot to prove and they have a lot to hold up for if Fernando's ever going to have a chance, whether it's Fernando Mendoza or Kirk Cousins or whoever else. The offensive line has to hold up. It's the same story every year. Don't know how you guys feel about that, but they have the most to gain and they have the most to prove through camp and into the season, man. And when they can prove it, then they're going to feel confident about maybe getting that kid his start, down the road, and we'll see what happens then. But at the onset, they have a lot to prove, and so they have the most to gain in camp with the pads on.
Maddie B.
Yeah.
Damn, man. Marty's on fucking fire, baby.
It's mine. I always say the offensive line, man. No, Marty's right on the money with it, man. It's got to be the offensive line, man. That's where it starts. It's a whole engine to your car, man. Like, and if that thing ain't running, then the team ain't running. Look at what happened last year. You know what I mean? That motor was stalled out. It did not start, man. They running diesel in a gas, bro. They garbage. Like, so, that's where it starts. That's where it's got to start, and that's where it's got to end. So another group, I think, just so I'm not, piggybacking off of Marty the whole time. But another group, I think, man, is the wide receivers, man. Like Marty said, man. I guess I am piggybacking off of him.
Yep.
But no, the wide receivers, bro. Like they got, it'd be nice to see some wide receivers come out there, and shut down some of the talk, and show some of these
Matt,
guys.
what happened?
Oh,
hold on.
Yeah.
Something happened. I don't know what happened.
Matt?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. For some reason, you popped off stage, bro.
Oh, but yeah, no, the wide receiver group, man, because I'd like to see them come out here and shut up some of these talking heads about how we ain't got that number one, we ain't got this, we ain't got that, and let's go out there and show them that it's not about a number one, it's about a system, and if the system works, then you don't need that number one, So I would like to see Trey Tucker come out there. I'd like to see him ball out this year. I'd like to see Brock Bowers step it up again this year. Mike Mayers, man, I would love to see him out there getting some more blocking in, getting some more catches. Let's open him up a little bit more. Thornton, I'd like to see Deontay Thornton Jr. Get out there. I'd like to see him pull the speed. Pull the brakes out from underneath him and let him just go, bro. Because that guy's got some speed and some hands, man. So let's just let the system do its thing. Don't worry about the number one wide receiver, and let's see where they go, man. So thanks for all your information tonight, Marty. Shit.
I can't disagree with this, and this is the thing. Marty hit the nail on the head, bro. Marty came out on fire. He said, hey, man, We all know the position group on this team that has suffered the most. The guys that needs to step up. It's the trenches. It's the offense and defensive line. That's where you're going to win this war. This is where this game is won. I don't give a fuck what we got at wide receiver. I don't care what we got outside. If we can't run the football, if we can't protect our quarterback, we are going to have a long season, and Fernando Mendoza should not touch the field. I'm telling you guys right now, if our offensive line cannot sustain blocks for Kirk Cousins, I don't want to hear, oh, you got to put Fernando in there. You got to put Fernando in there, because that would be the most illogical thing we could do, guys.
That wouldn't be the problem.
You can't put in a rookie quarterback. Yeah. You'd mess him up for life.
Yeah.
You'd mess him up. And that's the tough thing. You know, I'm like, and people don't understand that. Hey, so Ernst Bagel says, hey, basically Trey Tucker's our number one. Yep. Thornton is like Kadarius Toney. It's a mini Kadarius Toney. He says Thornton is. And then Raider Love says, once our O-line is set, we can draft the wide receiver next.
Yeah,
I agree with this.
100%. We don't need to go and trade
if
for
we
one.
don't have a big QB. Go ahead, Matt. Sorry about it.
Oh, no, I was just saying we don't need to go out and trade for one. We need to just keep with what we got, man. There's no reason for it when we can get them cheaper next year in the draft. If that's really what we need to go get.
Why are we so enamored with going and getting other players, guys? Why are we not enamored with getting homegrown players that we draft, that we bring up, that we breed Raiders, right? Marty, in your household, you breed Raiders, right?
Yes,
that's
we
what
do.
you do.
Raider,
you make little
Raider
Raiders.
Raised, baby. Raider raised.
Right? So I'll be like, you don't go and you go buy kids from another place and bring them into your home and be like, hey, man, no, you raise your own.
Technically
you can. But I feel like at the same day, like I'm saying, I'm like, man, we should have our own homegrown guys. We should stop looking for the quick solution. You know, this team is not one player away. If we got Justin Jefferson, fantastic. We got Justin Jefferson. Guys, does that put us in the Super Bowl? Absolutely not.
Not if you can't get him the ball.
At the end of the day, the only thing that exactly. And hey, I love Raider Travis, man. Thank you so much for stopping in, brother. It says Mendoza's ain't NFL ready yet, especially not knowing if our O-line's going to hold up. And he's absolutely right.
That's what we were saying.
You have to get these guys NFL ready, and then you put them in. Hey. Even Raider Love says, yeah, stop the bridging.
Yep.
Hey, Raider Travis says, just make a hole for Genty. And that's where I go, like, why are we needing to put Mendoza in? Why are people so worried about putting Mendoza in already when we have so many other problems on this team to solve that putting Mendoza doesn't even solve? Put him in the game. It just puts him more exposed to get hurt, to get blasted. I just don't like it. But sorry, guys, I kind of went off the deep end there. Like, I'll bring it back. Yo, we're going to go now to the end of the show, guys, because, you know, we like to keep it in time because we got a lot of stuff going on. Hey, Raiders events, guys. This one, hey, this is going to be a little bit, the little bit longer section because we got a couple of events going on. I am going to start with the ones that are in this summer right now, okay? So we got, guys, let's see here. Oh, the first event we're going to talk about, guys, is the TBH San Antonio Baby D Youth of the Nation Backpack Drive. They are doing a backpack drive until August 2nd. Make sure that you guys get the opportunity. Hey, man, please give, man. This is what it's all about. And Marty, this is what I love about your group, man. And I mean, like, while we're talking about it, while I have this stuff up here, man, your group is always involved in something, always giving back to the community, always helping out people. I'll be like, man, tell me, how does that make you feel as the VP of TMBC Las Vegas for you guys to go out there and be giving back to your local community, man.
Yeah, well, it's something we're super proud of as a group. Obviously, it's what we believe Raider Nation is built on, man. It's all about community, and like I talked about earlier in the show, hey, to all the viewers out there right now, first of all, sorry I had technical difficulties. I missed the first quarter, but nonetheless, I was saying earlier that in my household, that's something we raise our kids on, man. Those are the lessons we're instilling in our kids, giving back to the community, charitable community outreach, anything we can do to help uplift somebody else, man. And for us in the house, it's about teaching our kids that it's important to put others before ourselves. And so at TNBC worldwide, TNBC Las Vegas specifically, TNBC as a whole, man, we are very proud of what we do as a community, in cities all over the place. But in Las Vegas, you're right, we do stay busy, and we're always looking for new opportunities to give back. And we want to look in the mirror at the end of the day and know that the man or woman looking back at us knows that they did everything they did that day for the right reasons, and made all the right moves, and did something to affect positive change in the lives of others. And for us, like I said, in the house, not for the sake of redundancy, but in the house, it's about teaching these kids that lesson. And on that point, I want to segue back to Baby D, because you started with San Antonio and the Black Hole and Baby D's first backpack drive. And I can say, I hope there's somebody out there that's part of that group that's on this tonight, because I want to personally give a big shout out to Baby D, because she is an example, and she is holding that torch for the youth of the nation right now, and we are very, very proud of her. This is her first backpack drive, and Jim and Nina out there are doing a wonderful job teaching her what it's about to give back to the community. And this backpack drive that she's putting on is her very first endeavor, doing it all on her own. And so in Las Vegas, I can tell you right now that we are proud to say that we definitely contributed to that cause, and we try to support everybody in some little way as much as we can. But I just want to shout out to Baby D, because she's holding the torch for the youth of the nation, and it's young people just like her that my kids are looking up to, and that Lady Liberty Raiders looking up to, and saying, I want to do exactly what she's doing, and I want to be just like her. And so she's a hell of an example. So if anybody out there in San Antonio is listening, big much love and respect, and big love to Baby D, and we're very, very proud of her.
No, man, I love it, Marty. I love it, bro. That's what it's about. 100%, bro. And here's another backpack drive going on, guys. This one is TBH Inland Empire, TMBC LA,
Yep.
Raiders Misfits. They are having a backpack drive all the way through Sunday, July 26th from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Make sure that you guys log in. Our boy Cheeto Linus is the president of TBHIE. He has an Amazon list. You could send it there. You have Dub Raider. You have who is the president of TMBCLA right now? I'm sorry,
Chef
I'm Marty
Raider.
right now. I don't know it off the top of my head. Chef Raider. You
Yep.
can have them all communicated on there, guys, and make sure you guys donate to this great cause.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. So, all right. Now, I'm telling you guys, we have so many events. Raider Nation is engaged everywhere. It is a freaking beautiful thing. All right. So please be patient with us, guys, as we got another backpack drive that is going down. TBH Denver is doing a school supplies drive. They are also going down till July 18th. Make sure that you guys, if you guys can, make sure you guys donate. Our girl Krista's up there. She's doing a fantastic job with that group. They are also having their 10th annual barbecue coming up July 18th, 12 p.m. Make sure that you guys go down there. It's part of the school drive. Check them out. They got free food. They got free beer. Donations are welcome. And let's see here. All right. Now we got home opener event. Or actually, we got the St. Jude's Walk. This one's coming up, and Marty, let them know about this one, man. I'm like, this one's coming up before the season. Is that right?
No. So you got it backwards. But since you brought St. Jude's up, it's not. That's not till October 24th. So we definitely have.
Oh, I'm
Unless I
sorry.
have my months, we definitely have home opener coming up first, and we're going to touch on that in a minute. But hey, while you brought up St. Jude's, we'll get it out of the way now. Saturday, October 24th. TNBC Las Vegas, second annual St. Jude's Walk to combat childhood cancer. It's there you go. There's the flyer on that. It's all about childhood cancer research. Last year we raised $2,700 for that walk. We had about 19 walkers. We are on pace right now. We have 3 months to go before this walk. I put a post out this morning where a St. Jude newsletter just came out yesterday, and my president, Robert Hansen, shared this newsletter with us, and I put it out on a Facebook post this morning. The TNBC Las Vegas is currently ranked number 3 in money raised for this year's St. Jude Walk. To date, we've raised $1,700, $1,700. We still have 3 months to go. We have 19 participants signed up to walk with us on that day, and we have 3 months to go. We think we're going to field about 40 walkers. We hope we're going to field about 40 walkers, and we're trying to raise $5,000. We're almost halfway to the goal monetarily speaking, and we are halfway to our goal as far as registered walkers. Look, the links are out there in social media. The flyer that you just put up has a QR code on it. You can go to tnbclasvegas.org. You can go to any one of our Facebook pages. You're going to see the link. It's all over the place. And you don't have to pay anything to register to be a part of Team TNBC Las Vegas. When you sign up to become a team member, while you might not donate, they're actually going to create a default fundraising page for you in your name, and you're going to be listed with your own fundraiser. And every single dollar counts. And then at that point, it's time to share, and network with all of your people. And we have a special promotion going on. I don't want to call it a promotion, but we did create a really special edition cancer patch with the TNBC shield and the yellow ribbon and all that. That's all over social media. Everybody who donates at least $10 to Team TNBC directly to St. Jude's, every single dollar goes to St. Jude's, gets a patch sent in the mail, and that's the TNBC shield with the yellow cancer ribbon and all that. And there's a whole lot of those patches already being mailed out, $1,700 worth. So we want to raise $5,000, and we want 40 people walking with us, and we want to keep blowing this thing up and raising money for childhood cancer research. That's the bottom line. And I want to thank every single one of you out there who has contributed so far. And please continue to share that link, that poster, the Team TNBC link, and let all your people know, man. It's all about childhood cancer research. Every dollar goes to St. Jude's. Thank you, everybody.
All right, man. Shoot, lots of love for you right now, man. Hey, Raquel saying, please donate. We got whew. It says ditto to what Raquel said. We got TNBC La Nacion always giving. Will, you're out of order. And if I can get October, I'll walk with you. Hey, you know what, man? This is what I'm talking about, Raider Travis. This is what I love. If you can be there, he says, I'll walk with you. Guys, if you guys are out there, if you guys are listening and you guys have the opportunity, this group is doing an amazing thing. They want to get 40 people to walk and represent, be in your silver and black and be decked out and go out there and show the community what you can do. So what I want you guys to do, if you guys have that opportunity, is get that out there and represent. Just have that,
one last
little
thing
bit
on
of
that, Will.
Go ahead, Marty.
One last thing on that, if you don't mind, regarding the silver and black for the St. Jude Walk. I have a slight correction to make, and there's one small piece that I almost neglected to talk about. I don't have my shirt down here with me because we had technical difficulties earlier, but we have a very, very, very special T-shirt that my president, Robert Hansen, designed with the approval from St. Jude Corporate, who connected Robert with the parent of one of the St. Jude cancer patients. His name is Camden G. and we actually got approval. Robert was given 300 pieces of artwork done by children with cancer that are St. Jude patients, and he had to go through 300 paintings to choose one. And when he chose the one we liked, he got approval from St. Jude's and got approval, hooked up with the kid. His name is Camden G. We got hooked up with Camden G's parents, got the approval to use the artwork. We designed the shirt. It's on social media. I'll put it out there again for everybody to see. It's a white t-shirt with a piece of artwork on it, and that artwork was done by the cancer patient Camden G. And every single registered walker who shows up for that walk will receive one of these shirts to walk with us in unity and in uniform and for Camden G. And at the end of the walk, we're going to take a big ass group picture. We're going to have that framed. We're going to sign it. And we're going to let Camden G know that we walked for him. And we're going to hand deliver that painting with all of us in the group picture wearing his artwork to Camden G, just to give him a shot in the arm, to give him a little bit of encouragement and a little bit of hope to fight a little bit harder. That's what we're doing at TNBC Las Vegas. And when you sign up to become a part of the Team TNBC Las Vegas St. Jude team, when they create that fundraiser for you in your name, if you raise $150 in your name, even if you're in another state and you're never here to walk with us, if you raise $150 in your name, you'll have that special Camden G shirt mailed to you. So that's an incentive to try to share, and network with your people to raise more money. And we want to send you that special shirt. They will never be given away, and they will never be sold. Just like the cancer patches, they'll never be given away, and they'll never be sold. The only way to get that and to wear it is if you donated to Team TNBC Las Vegas fundraising page through St. Jude's. Click the link, everybody.
Hey, you heard it here first, baby. You already know. Hey, so now let's talk about a little bit about home opener, man. Hey,
Yes.
you guys got a lot of stuff going on, Marty. Marty, let's start with the poker tournament, my brother.
All right. Well, earlier that morning, we can start with the poker tournament, but earlier that morning we have the breakfast. So I do want
Oh,
to
here we go. We can do the breakfast.
Yep. So
I
shit. That's
got
not
you,
till.
baby.
Hey, listen, I mean, it starts on, people are getting into town on Thursday. It's Las Vegas. We're going to have a whole lot of fun. TNBC Las Vegas is doing all kinds of stuff. Everybody's doing all kinds of stuff. And by the way, I want to shout out our worldwide president, Mother Chapter President Oso. That is his birthday. He's going to be here. So anybody that's in town, if you happen to be at one of the events, we're going to be celebrating Oso. We want everybody to celebrate Oso. We love that brother. Everybody loves Oso. It's his birthday. Give him a shout out. Let him know you're celebrating him when you're here that weekend. So that starts on Thursday with a barbecue at my house for the few that are going to be here early. Later on that night, Thursday night.
Thursday barbecue at your house. Gotcha. Thursday barbecue at your house.
I just made that way more public than I should have for sure, but there's only going to be a few people here Thursday, but that's Thursday afternoon. That's when the flights first start getting in, right? Thursday night,
Okay.
also, and a big group from TNBC, they have a venue picked out. They're going to be going to, I believe it's called the Gold Spike. It's a really cool venue, all kinds of games and fun. They're going to be going to celebrate that night and really partying and really doing it up for Oso's birthday. The more the merrier. Everybody's welcome. Also, if you're on here, I'm inviting everybody to go celebrate you and join TNBC Las Vegas at the Gold Spike. So that's Thursday night. Friday. Friday is kind of everybody's flying in. Friday doesn't really, not really. I'm not sure what's going on during the day Friday. I think the travel brigade might have atomic golf going on during the day on Friday if it's not Thursday. But Friday night, everybody, Friday night, I'm sure you're going to get into the Fremont Street, First Stage Street concert and all that down there. But I want to talk about a beers event up in the Troy. It's a beers annual suicide prevention awareness event. That is put on every year. It's up at the Troy where it was last year. We are going to be there in full force. We love our sister. We support her. and the beer does a wonderful job for suicide prevention awareness. You know, those people need attention, man. They need to know that they have people they can talk to, and it's all about bringing awareness to suicide prevention. So that's Friday night. That's going to be $10 at the door to get upstairs at the Troy. Whether you go up there or not, they got the concert going down on the First Stage Street for a few hours that night, and up in the Troy, lots of Modelo specials, lots of drink specials, and you can overlook the concert and everything down on the Fremont Street stage right from up in the Troy. But everybody that goes in the door at the Troy will pay a $10 door charge. That 100% of proceeds go to a Beers Foundation for Suicide Prevention Awareness. And I encourage everybody to show up there, show her support, show up and show out. All clubs, all fans, Raider Nation. Let's go show up for that wonderful cause. Friday night, now we're into Saturday morning. TNBC Las Vegas annual breakfast at the new home of the TNBC Las Vegas watch party, the Parkway Tavern on Flamingo and Decatur. This watch party, that's our new home of our watch party. We're locked in, we're firmly established, we're set up, we're ready to rock and roll, and we're starting it off with a bang on Saturday morning, home opener weekend, 9 o'clock a.m. Everybody's welcome. Everybody's invited. It's not a ticketed event. You show up, you get a table just like any other restaurant, bar, or whatever, and you fellowship and you know, and hang out with Raiders, Raider Nation, and most specifically TNBC. All chapters will be in attendance at that breakfast. That's Saturday morning. Directly following the breakfast at the Parkway Tavern is the second annual TNBC Las Vegas Charity Poker Tournament event. Thank you, Will. This event is very, very special and it is very important to us. It is our biggest fundraiser of the year. 50% of all net proceeds go directly to St. Jude's and to U.S. vets. The other 50% of net proceeds after cost go to all the other community outreach and charitable events we do for the remainder of the year. If you know us, you know that's what we're doing. That's the bottom line. The charity poker tournament event will seat 56 players. We are about halfway there right now with seats sold out. We're going to sell out we're going to sell out fast. If you want to play poker, go to tnbclv.org, click on the tournament tab, and you'll fill out and submit your poker tournament submission, sign up registration thing right then and there. Our secretary, my wife, gets the email, confirms, you deal with the payment. It's $100 buy-in. Anybody who signs up and buys in prior to August 23rd gets double the chips when they sit down at the table. So you're gonna have an advantage right from the gate if you sign up and pay now. That tournament, the doors open at 12, cards are dealt at 1, tournament is over at 6 p.m., and that's gonna get us to Saturday night. But the poker tournament, we have lots of really, really, really cool prizes. The prize pool is sick. I'm not going to divulge them here and now. We're going to do a video montage of all of our prizes.
Woo!
And we got people from all over wanting to be a part of it and contributing to it and wanting their names attached to it. We've reached out to some people, and people are being very, very generous with their contributions and their support to help us firm up our prize pool. They're going to be off the hook. You guys are not going to want to miss this tournament. We have several confirmed Raider alumni that will be in the house playing poker with you. It's going to be an exciting event. Every registered player gets a plate of food and a couple cocktails of their choice. And of course, there are buy-ins of rebuys available when you run out of money. When Oso takes your, when Oso starts winning and your stack gets low, you guys can get a rebuy and you can keep on buying drinks. The poker tournament's off the hook. And at 6 o'clock, the poker tournament's over, and then we get to Saturday night, and I'm going to let you elaborate on that, Will.
All right, man. So Saturday night, there's 2 soirees going. There's one at Fremont, or down at the Fremont Club, which is going to be, they're going to have Dub C, Send Dog, and they have, oh my gosh, Like I forgot the last one. Oh, Bello Mayonnaise. They're going to have Yaya. They're going to have a lot of the other Raiders rappers there at the Fremont Club. But then at the Palms, the Black Hole is going to be having a little soiree at the Palms, man. We're going to have Too Short, Warren G. The pool is going to be open. They're going to be having all sorts of, everybody's welcome. All clubs are welcome. Everybody just come out, have a good time. It doesn't matter which party you guys go to, man. Just go enjoy yourselves. Go have fun with Raider Nation and enjoy yourselves. That's what it's all about, guys. So then I want to bring up these events also. If you guys are going to New England, my brother Jeff, man, has set up some stuff. There is a Fenway Park tour group that they're going to be doing. Saturday night, they're going to be doing a little party there. They're going to have all the stuff there in New England, in Boston this year for everybody that's flying out to the New England game. So, guys, if you guys have the opportunity to fly to Boston, Marty, if you ever get a chance to take the family to Boston, bro, Maddie B and I went last year. It's an absolutely beautiful city, man, that you got to check out, brother. And it's a beautiful thing to check it out with your Raider Nation family. The next event I'm going to talk about, guys, is going to be the one in NOLA. The Black Holes has teamed up with the Crew Tailgaters to bring you another experience down there in NOLA, baby. You guys were down there with us last time. It was an amazing time. This time they got an all-you-can-drink special at O'Sullivan's. It's $125. They're going to have podcasters there. They're going to have a lot of people out there. Everybody join up, come out there, have fun. And then New York City. I hope you're ready, baby, because we are coming Halloween night. We're going down at Reds. We're packing it out. We're going to have raffles. We're going to have entries. This is going to be held by Raw Nation, TBH New England, the Jersey Raiders Booster Club, TBH New York City, and the Foos is going to be there, man, doing a book signing live. It's going to be $10 for the signing, $30 for the book. So, guys, if you guys have the opportunity to go to New York City, this is sometimes something you got to do. So, guys, Maddie B is back. Oh, says let Maddie be in. Well, I don't know. It said to let you in, but it has another thing for you. But hey, I don't know what's going on anymore. But guys, I appreciate your time. I appreciate you guys coming on the show. Anything else you guys got for our listeners out there, guys? I'm going to start with Maddie B.
Oh man, I hope to see you guys all out at these events, man. I won't be out at all of them, but I hope to see you guys out there when I am out there. So, Marty, I can't wait to see you again, brothers. So it's a good time last time I seen you. So, man, and if you guys do go out there, man, just be safe, have fun, and remember, it's all about family. That's what we're about.
Yeah, that's what it's. Hey, let's just make this clear, man. Raider Nation, it's all about family. This is what it's all about. It's not about, hey, you're this, you're that. We're all Raiders fans. I don't give a fuck. I wear silver and black. I have the shield. That's what we represent. So go out there, and if you want to go to one party or the other, it doesn't make you any different. You go to the party you want to go to, and you go enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's about, man. So, and I just want to make that because we are about family. And guys, if there's anything that the Raiders are about, it's about family and taking care of each other. So whether you want to go to one thing or the other, or see one show or the other, it doesn't make you any less. It doesn't make you any more. You just come out and enjoy yourself and be a part of it. See our boy Marty out there dancing his ass off. See everybody just having fun, man. That's what it's all about. And that's what it is, man. I mean, like, I get so pissed off where people try to make this out like, oh no, don't do this. Go out there and just have fun. Fan, as Cheeto, our boy Cheeto says, fan the way you want to fan. Support the people that you want to support. Support the people that support you. Hey, Raider Travis says, hey, tell him, Raquel, Will slipping. LOL. Hey, Jeff wears gray. I don't know. Hey, I don't know what's going on now. But yo, at the end of the day, guys, go out there, support all these people. There's going to be a lot of great things. I know that Marty and his group will always be out there, always hospitable. So, what? Yes, some go to Vegas, some don't, huh? Well, I don't understand this one. Cheeto, my bad, bro. Some go to Vegas, some don't, huh? Hey. I've been to Vegas. We're making our rounds, Cheeto. I will make it back for the home opener here in a couple of years. Don't tell me how to fan. But guys, hey, so let me ask you this, and I want to leave off with this because we were talking about Raider Nation being family. Marty, I want you to leave off with what it means to be a part of this Raider Nation family to you, Maddie B to you after that, and then we'll log off.
That's a perfect segue, man. Like you alluded to, it's community. And I wanted to close for my piece by saying a heartfelt, sincere, humble thank you to everybody in Raider Nation who has rallied around myself, my family, my club, and all of us as a whole out here in Las Vegas. The love and support we're getting from all over the country, from all different corners, all different clubs, all different everybody. It's all I can hardly put into words how grateful we are, TNBC Las Vegas specifically. The love, the support, everybody rallying around everything we're doing, man. I mean, humbly, I submit the most sincere thank you on behalf of myself, my president, Robert Hansen, my wife, secretary and treasurer, of course, TNBC Las Vegas, TNBC Worldwide. We are all so very grateful for the love and support we're getting from the nation and everybody all over the country. And we truly appreciate every single person that is an equal cog in the Raider Nation wheel, and it's community to me. And that's what we love, and that's why we're a part of it, man.
Yeah,
Maddie
man.
B?
Same thing, man. Me and Will been doing this for a couple years now, man. I remember the first time we ever went out and to any of these things. It was like instantly we were welcomed with open arms. Everybody treated us like family from the get-go. And it was people we had from all walks of life. It wasn't just a certain group of people here and there. It was everybody, man. So that's what I like about Raider Nation. It's not about who's better, who's this, who's that. It's everybody. We're here for one reason and one reason only, and that's to represent the Shield. And it doesn't matter what patch you wear, what club you represent, anything like that. It's all about unity. Like Marty was saying. I'm pretty sure we had this talk when we were out in Dallas. Like this is what we're about. This is what we want to be about. And I wouldn't ask for any other fan base to have my back, and I wouldn't ask for any other fan base for me to have their back, because hands down, Raider Nation's a shit, and ain't nobody ever rock shit like we do. So, Raider Nation, baby, all day. Love you guys,
That's
everybody.
right.
Oh, I absolutely love that. And you know what, man? Lecky, what's up, Oos? What's going on? Hey, this is what I love about Raider Nation. Also, right here says, "Hey, Cheeto, are you coming to breakfast for the home opener?" That to me is what it's all about, right? Hey, it doesn't matter that we are all in different clubs and we all got this all different stuff. What matters is that we all go out and rep hard for Raider Nation, and that we support each other. That we go and we do things with each other and make incredible memories, do incredible things. I'll be like, for us, man, it's been an incredible journey. And I'll tell you what, I see a lot of names on here that are popping up in the chat are people that have supported us through the whole time. Cheeto, Raquel. We've had a lot of other people also. We've had a lot of people support us, man, and it doesn't matter what club they're with. We're TBH, yeah. But at the end of the day, what matters, man, is that all these people have shown us love. So we want to show them love. Because people, when they take care of people, man, you want to take care of them. So at the end of the day, guys, if you guys are out there listening, hey, go out to any event that you guys want to go to, support it, have fun, be a Raiders fan, and don't let nobody else tell you how to fan, as Cheeto likes to say. And guys, thank you guys so much for listening in. And Marty and Maddie B, thank you guys so much, man, for your time. I appreciate you fellas. I know that all this, technical difficulties at the beginning was tough, but we got through it, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. Hey, Cheeto says that he will be at the breakfast. So, guys, if you guys see my boy Cheeto Linus, please make sure that you take a picture with him at the breakfast, my boy Marty. And I want you to post that with my big dog, man. Yes, sir. Do. And he says, hey, Raider Travis is already nominating Cheeto's debit card to pay for breakfast. So thank you, Cheeto, for covering breakfast. You're going to do an amazing job, and it's going to be awesome, man. Hey, guys, until next week, hey, we're going to see you guys. I got actually the Most Notorious podcast will be on next Tuesday. We'll see you guys next Thursday. And until next Thursday, man, it's all about one nation. It's all about one team. It's all about the Raiders!
Thank you, bro.